What's on the docket today?
Well, yesterday was Inauguration. So we now have a new president.
Yes.
And so we're just going to talk about the speech. His speech, the speech, the inauguration speech. Yeah.
Yeah. We're just going to watch a video that's on the topics of just executive orders that are coming down the pipeline.
You're not watching the whole hour and a half long thing. We're just watching snippets.
Today I will sign a series of historic executive orders. With these actions, we will begin the complete restoration of America and the revolution of common sense. It's all about common sense.
Common sense.
First,
I love that.
I will declare
I feel like it's not accurate.
He's such a simple president, though, right? Common sense. It has not been introduced to the Constitution. This is a new thing. Groundbreaking. Common sense.
Yeah, all standing O.
To common sense. Yes.
Standing O.
This has never been a talking point, ever.
Who's the lady in the green? She stood up.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions.
All illegal entry will stop. When was it ever allowed before? Like, excuse me? What do you mean? We haven't allowed illegal entry before. Okay.
Yeah, well, this time it's going to be physically, stopped.
And millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came.
He says millions of memories
reinstate
of criminal
in Mexico.
Criminal.
So in a video from our news story a couple of days back, we showed a TikTok of and I'll link it, Mr. Williams, his TikTok here. And he said basically that the TikTok ban was a distraction for other bills that Mr. Trump was going to sign in.
Yeah.
And what he said was getting rid of immigrants out of Chicago. And we were both just like, oh, that's interesting. So watching this and seeing President Trump saying, I'm throwing out millions and millions of people, I'm like, oh, dang.
Yeah, that's not going to hurt our economy at all.
Millions of people. We're throwing millions of people out.
It won't affect our economy at all.
No.
I'm like,
Mexico policy. I will end the practice of catch and release.
What you catch? You're not getting
I will
released.
send troops to the southern border to repel the disastrous invasion of our country. Under the orders I signed today, we will also be designating the cartels as foreign terrorist organizations.
Including our own cartels?
And that's what I was just wondering. Including
our own. We got some cartel here. Actually, that would work if we just all cartels, even if you're a U.S. citizen, we're sending you to Mexico.
You're on. You're out of here.
You're just going. You're going to Mexico.
Bye-bye.
Sell drugs in Mexico, okay?
Bye-bye.
I think they would like you there.
Invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798.
Talk like that.
I will direct our government to use the full and immense power of federal and state law enforcement to eliminate the presence of all foreign gangs and criminal networks, bringing devastating crime to U.S. soil, including our cities and inner cities.
Okay.
We're stopping crimes.
He just said a lot of words.
Commander-in-Chief, I have no higher responsibility than to defend our country from threats and invasions, and that is exactly what I am going to do. We will do it at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Big.
Next, I will direct all members of my cabinet to marshal the vast powers at their disposal to defeat what was record inflation and rapidly bring down costs and prices.
We're blowing it up. We're sending every every officer we have to fight inflation.
Inflation. Okay.
I like how he says it like it's a physical thing. It's like, okay.
He just said, hold on to this.
Okay.
He just said, he's gonna fight inflation and lower costs. Okay.
Okay.
The inflation crisis was caused by massive overspending and escalating energy prices, and that is why today I will also declare a national energy emergency. We will drill, baby, drill.
Drill into this damn earth. We need more energy. I guess oil? We're looking for more oil.
America will be a manufacturing nation once again, and we have something that no other manufacturing nation will ever have, the largest amount of oil and gas of any country on earth, and we are going to use it. We're going to use it.
Is that a fun fact?
Is that real?
We will bring prices down, fill our strategic reserves up again, right to the top, and export American energy all over the world.
I guess we'll get like oil from other places.
We will be a rich nation again, and it is that liquid gold under our feet that will help to do it. With my actions today, we will end the Green New Deal and we will revoke the electric vehicle mandate, saving our auto industry and keeping my sacred pledge to our great American auto workers.
I just can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. So we're going to drill our...
No, we're going to drill, baby, drill.
Our imaginary oil. I don't know. There might be plenty of oil. I don't know. I just feel like if we've always had more oil than anywhere in the world, which I'm pretty sure is what he just said, we would have already done that. Right? Color me crazy. Also, getting rid of electric cars is going to boost our manufacturing, our car manufacturing. Why can't we make electric cars?
I don't think you understand how this works.
Apparently I do not. I clearly do not understand. Okay, but again, he's bringing prices down. Pay attention. That's important. Okay.
Okay.
In other words, you'll be able to buy the car of your choice. We will build automobiles in America again at a rate that nobody could have dreamt possible just a few years ago. And thank you to the auto workers of our nation for your inspiring vote of confidence. We did tremendously with their vote.
Interesting.
Who's American car company?
Ford. Chevy.
So clearly he got a lot of money from both those companies.
Dodge. Yeah. Is that the three? I feel like it.
Yeah, clearly Honda, they gave him a lot of...
Hyundai is not, but Honda. Hyundai is not. Honda, I'm not sure.
I will immediately begin the overhaul of our trade system to protect American workers and families. Instead of taxing our citizens to enrich other countries, we will tariff and tax foreign countries to enrich our citizens.
Reverse that shit. You heard him? How you reverse it? Yeah.
For this purpose, we are establishing the External Revenue Service to collect all tariffs, duties, and revenues. It will be massive amounts of money pouring into our treasury, coming from foreign sources.
You
The
won't see
American
that,
dream
though.
will soon be back and thriving like never before.
Okay. Here's where we are. Okay. We buy most of our goods from across the pond. Okay? Why is that? It's because American-made stuff costs more. It's cheaper.
Yeah.
It is cheaper. American-made stuff costs more. Period. That's why we buy all the things that we buy from somewhere else.
Yeah.
Now he's going to make it impossible for that stuff to be, what was that word? Cheap. Yeah.
Cheaper.
So we are not going to be able to afford to buy American things because we already can't. We already are buying, what's the word?
Cheap stuff?
Cheap.
Don't we like cheap stuff?
We do. We love cheap
Don't
stuff.
we love Temu?
We do. Guess what? All
Is
my
he getting rid
Walmart.
of Temu?
Where's my Walmart stuff come from? Where's my Amazon stuff come from? Where's my Aldi stuff come from? I don't actually know. Aldi, don't come at me. I'm not sure.
But did you hear him? What is he doing with that tariff tax money? He didn't say he's going to line American pockets.
No.
He didn't mention that at all.
No. But he's making it
That's
impossible. We
interesting.
already can't afford to buy American. Sorry, we can't. Now he's going to make it impossible for us to buy anything else because it's going to cost too
Yeah.
much. But, well, what did he say before about costs going down? How?
It's America. This is how this works. As soon as we deport all those Mexicans, Hispanics,
We're going to empty the country by 1 million people.
our economy is going to get boosted up.
So this is what I've got so far. We're getting rid of 1 million people, which I would assume at least...
Millions.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Millions of people. We're getting rid of millions of bodies, which I assume, constitutes some of the workforce, right? I would assume.
Probably a little bit.
I would
They're
assume
getting all
some
that
of them.
free money.
I would assume some of them work. So we're getting rid of some work from workforce. And then we are going to tax everywhere we buy stuff. So we can't buy from anybody else. And we're getting rid of electric cars, so we can only buy American cars. But that's going to fix everything. Okay.
And President Trump, we trust.
Okay.
To restore competence and effectiveness to our federal government, my administration will establish the brand new Department of Government Efficiency.
He has a bronze, what do you call it? Filter? I don't know.
I think it's his makeup.
Yeah.
It's his makeup.
Yeah.
After years and years of illegal and unconstitutional
Foundation,
federal
that's the
efforts to restrict free expression, I will also sign an executive order to immediately stop all government censorship and bring back free speech to America.
Cool. I like that.
Who do we censor? Probably I don't know. So KKK, you're fine to go out.
Never again will the immense
You have a
power of
voice
the state
again.
be weaponized to persecute political opponents.
Oh boy.
Something I know something about. We will not allow that to happen. It will not happen again.
We have free
Under my
speech.
leadership, we will restore fair,
But you
equal,
can't
and
talk shit
impartial
about nobody.
justice under the constitutional rule of law.
What?
And
Okay.
we are going to bring law and order back to our cities.
I always prefer
Did they
Criminal
lose it?
Minds instead of Law and Order. Oh, we're not talking about TV
This
shows.
week-
My bad.
I will also end the government policy of trying to socially engineer race and gender into every aspect of public and private life.
Isn't it a part of public and private life? Don't we factor in race and sex in everything, pretty much? I don't know how you take that out of our society.
I don't understand.
Yeah, that's what I didn't really understand. I'm like, what does that
I
mean?
don't. Does he elaborate?
Like maybe on a job application, you know how you have to fill out.
I don't have to put that on anymore.
You don't have to fill out that like race doesn't matter, sex doesn't matter.
Hey, I'm not opposed to that. That sounds pretty good to me, honestly. I'll take that. If that's what it means.
We will forge a society that is colorblind and merit-based.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good.
As of today, it will henceforth be the official policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, male and female.
Okay. If you want, I guess. I don't know what that.
Okay.
How can they enforce like companies to not have
If we are
non-binary?
race neutral and gender neutral, then what difference does it make if there's only two?
Oh yeah, you're right. They're like,
There would
it's
be
not
none.
on it's not on the applications anymore. So
Yeah, what difference does it make?
Like,
There'd be none, right?
mm-hmm.
There'd be none, not
Because
two.
we're blind.
Yeah,
We can't see your gender or
Yeah.
your race.
yeah. So why would there be two?
Interesting.
There'd be none.
I like how they like
This week,
half of
I
them
will
stood up for that.
reinstate
Like he
any
was saying
service
something.
members who were unjustly expelled from our military for objecting to the COVID vaccine mandate with full back pay.
Damn.
Interesting.
Where we getting that money from?
That's a great question.
Oh God. I would be happy if I got fired because I didn't
And I got
do the
full back
vaccine
pay.
and I got back pay.
That's crazy.
That's a lot of back pay.
Long years. Those years.
That's 3 years of back pay.
Yeah.
I just wonder where this money is coming from. TikTok? Look, it's like, look, hell yeah.
And I will
Give me
sign
that
in
check.
order to stop our
You ain't getting that
warriors
money.
from being subjected to radical political theories and social experiments while on duty. It's going to end immediately.
Huh?
Do you understand what that means?
No.
Our armed forces will be free to focus on their sole mission, defeating America's enemies.
I don't think that's what law enforcement does. Like
Interesting.
within America, like each other. I don't know what that meant.
Armed forces or law enforcement? Armed forces.
Armed forces. Okay. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Like in 2017, we will again build the strongest military the world has ever seen. We will measure our success not only by the battles we win, but also by the wars that we end, and perhaps most importantly, the wars we never get into.
Well, yeah, we don't like war. Okay.
I feel like some of his policies are encouraging war though, so it's like a little bit, you know, kind of being a 51st state. I think they're going to
My
fight to stay
proudest
not
legacy will
a
be
state.
that of a peacemaker and unifier. That's what I want to be, a peacemaker and a unifier.
As we throw away
I'm
millions
pleased
of
to say
lives.
that as of yesterday, one day before I assumed office, the hostages in the
Oh.
Middle East are coming back home to their families.
Okay. I might even clap for that one. Look at him, Biden. He's so cute.
Kamala like, did he have something to do with that? Like,
Yeah,
no,
wait,
it's
what
Trump
did I
now. Like, it's Trump's
Didn't
now.
we do that? Just
America
asking.
will reclaim its rightful place as the greatest, most powerful, most respected nation on earth, inspiring the awe and admiration of the entire world. A short time from now, we are going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, and we will restore the name of a great president, William McKinley, to Mount McKinley, where it should be and where it belongs.
I don't know what that means or why that's important.
President McKinley made our country very rich through tariffs and through talent. He was a natural business.
That's my dog's name, Doctor.
Yeah.
It's the truth, okay? It's knowledge you don't need, but it's the truth. My dog's name was Mount McKinley, and it's because he was this teeny tiny little dog, and I thought it was funny that I named him after a mountain.
Oh gosh,
that's the truth. The true story. There you go. Free information for the day. But he's dead.
Also, now you just got that one's so dark.
Sorry. I've had too much
Now
coffee.
I'm not gonna make my joke. As of today, we're renaming Mexican food American food. American food, not Mexican American.
It's American.
It's American. Taco Bell is American.
And gave Teddy Roosevelt the money for many of the great things he did, including the Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, I mean, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives.
That's true.
In the building of the Panama Canal.
That is true.
We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made.
It's American
and
Canal.
Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
Interesting.
Biden, like, look, I ain't standing up for everything. I'm tired of standing.
He's so cute. He's just like, is it time for juice yet?
Today is that it is time for us to once again act with courage,
Bush in the back, he was smiling.
and the vitality of history's greatest civilization. So as we liberate our nation, we will lead it to new heights of victory and success. We will not be deterred. Together we will end the chronic disease epidemic and keep our children safe, healthy, and disease-free. The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations,
yeah, because we're
and
taking
carries our
Panama
flag
back.
into new and beautiful horizons.
And we're in Canada.
And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Oh, Mars, duh. That's
We're
our
going
new
to Mars.
territory. That's our new territory. We own Mars
We
now.
claimed it. It's us.
It's US.
Clinton's giggling. He's like, they're crazy.
Look how happy he is.
Oh my God.
Yes, Elon, you finally get to go to Mars. He's like, I did it.
Okay. For clarity purposes, I'm not anti-Trump. I'm not anti-Biden. I'm pro Jon and Destiny. Okay?
Yeah, we're not very political
We're
people
not.
here.
We're not.
but-
It's just, I laugh and I make fun because he'll say something and then he'll contradict himself. And I'm like, what?
When you see stupid and you hear stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Lower our prices. Cool. I want that. Keep us safe. Cool. I want that. But, I mean, we're still humanitarians, are we not? So we're going to throw out millions of people? Is that right? The Panama Canal thing, yeah, are we overcharged? Probably. But we gave it to them. Like, that was our decision. So, like, okay, I gave you Christmas cookies 3 years ago. Can I have them back?
Okay, they're stale, but they weren't that good to start with anyway.
You know what I mean?
That's why they eat them all.
And why what is the point of renaming a body of water? I don't understand. And
it's
also,
an American body of water.
Okay, whatever. Okay, I don't know.
It means an American name. We should name him George. The Gulf of George.
George. And changing.
At least he didn't change it to Trump.
That's
the
true.
Gulf of Trump.
I suppose.
We know Trump loves golfing, so.
But interesting. That's what we're gonna do in the next 4 years, apparently.
Our plans for. No, right now I think we're doing this tomorrow. Like will all be done tomorrow. Maybe the Mars one that might take a little time.
A day or two.
Yeah.
A day or two.
Yeah, but yeah.
Interesting. I like this little thumbnail. They're making the same face.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, that was the news of today, friends.
Yeah.
Or actually, the news of yesterday. Whatever.
Yes. New president. So yeah.
Here we go.
First day. Let's see how the second day goes. And
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
I don't know. I'm just like, how are you deporting so many, like millions of people? How do you what manpower are you using to deport
That's an interesting
that many
question.
people?
And where are you starting? And how? Like you're just picking people up off the street and they can't provide their legality and you throw them on a bus? Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just, that's what is blowing my mind. I'm like, how do you do that and it not affect the economy in a negative way?
Yeah, because, when
we know, illegal immigrants come in and they take basically jobs that no one wants to do for less money.
Yeah. That's, yeah. What's that going to do to the workforce? Which I feel like post-COVID, we already have workforce issues.
Yeah. No one, everyone's tired of working harder for less.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Well, friends, here we are. Tell us your thoughts, your feelings, what you want to rename the
channel's
Gulf
getting
of.
depressing, isn't it?
Yeah. So we have done, I don't know what day we're on. We kind of did a trial of challenge ourselves to do a news story every day for 10 days. And that's kind of what these things have been. If you like this content, let us know. We'll keep doing it. I don't know.
I think our plan is, this is not sidetracking, but I guess sidetracking into another area that's not related to this video. But yeah, we're experimenting with different styles and topics on videos.
Trying to find our place in the world. Something like that.
Come along on a journey and
we did that in sync. Did you see that? Great. We're good at this.
Follow us down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, we do lots of fun things.
Yeah.
Join us, subscribe, do all that stuff. But let us know if you like this kind of content. If you don't like this kind of content, let us know.
Yeah. Until the next video.